So this time I'm doing a video on Arvia instead of Iona. So the ship is pretty much the same size, it's a little bit newer, but the crew quarters are pretty similar. So just a reminder, I'm a guest musician in crew quarters on Arvia. So I have officer status, however I do have to share with another roommate. As you can see, 2 beds, just like on Iona, with a slightly better wooden ladder this time. But the only tricky bit is I get bruises on my legs when I hit that when I come off. So this is a pretty useful feature. It's just like a shoe rack, and we get these big magnetic hooks, not these small ones that you can get from Amazon, but you've got bigger ones, and that just 3 of those is enough to hold an entire shoe rack. Don't ask me why I've got so many shoes, but that can just sit on the back of your door and it saves them from mounting up on the floor. Once again, you've got the TV, there's a Nintendo Switch there, cupboards for storage, power supply, really useful to bring one of these little plug sockets, and a light under there, which is useful. Kettle, that comes as standard, and if you are officer status you get a little mini fridge here, which when I moved in it was a bit mouldy, so I had to ask them to clean that. I would definitely recommend getting one of these rechargeable lights just from the store. They're sensor driven, so that when you turn the light off it just slightly illuminates the cabin. I've got one in the bathroom, it's currently pitch black, and then when I walk in the light automatically comes on. That's so much better when someone's trying to sleep than sticking on, you know, the big bright lights. I had a few people ask me, how do I connect my phone to the screen and use mirroring? This is the device you need. It's just like an HDMI to USB-C, and then that should connect to the HDMI, which you can plug into the out of the screen, and then you can watch your films on here. Back to the bed. I didn't have this on Iona. It's just to stop you falling outside the bed. You've got the curtains, general curtains as usual, your life jackets up there, and then the entire ceiling is magnetic, so I've put my tablet up here, which is quite useful. You've got 2 USB sockets on the light. They're a little bit temperamental. Over there I've got a fan, and just like a diffuser. So the air conditioning, which comes from down there, can get quite dry, so I like to have a bit of moisture in the air. You do have locks on the drawers, although I'm actually using the bottom 2 drawers, so I don't have a lock on mine. So probably worth bearing in mind if you share with someone. So I'm probably going to go and have another look in the bathroom. Once again, it looks pretty much the same as Iona. There's a little bit of black mould, but you can just ring up housekeeping. There you've got a shower hose. When I got here, it was broken, and it was just a hose pipe, so I had to get them to fix that. But it works as normal. I would put it on, but I'd get wet. The light up there. Oh, just turned the light off accidentally. The sink. It's not too bad. Toilet. Lovely, look at that. And there's a tiny bin just underneath with some spare toilet rolls. There's not really much else to it really. Any questions, just pop them in the comments below. Almost forgot to mention, you do get 2 sets of towels and 2 hand towels as well, and one that goes on the floor, but they take a little while to dry. If you can grab an extra one off the trolley, do so.